it being said that you say she may have not known. She may have not known her mother did whatever. There's no way you can tell me that she knows. Every family knows how they land up in a foreign land. There's no way I'm gonna raise my child and we never ever told her where she comes from, her heritage and anything. She knows. Her parents have told her before. She knows. She just didn't think about the circumstances that will follow if ever she did any of these activities. That is the part that I would say at her age is wrong, that she can be so, I don't know, I can call it negligent, but at the same time, South Africa didn't have a problem with Chidimma. She needed to, the parents that made the mistake, not her. She was not meant to talk.
Unity host. Yeah, I just want to firstly to express my happiness about what happened, because of what is happening to South Africa, especially by the majority of the immigrants that are in this country. South Africans are unhappy with what is happening in this country, especially by some of the immigrants that they've started to push. They are pushing.
Sorry, I'm going to applaud you for this. Thank you for using the word some. This is where we were coming from. Now I think we are beginning to understand ourselves as Africa. We are beginning to understand ourselves as Africa, because the word some, maybe because Nigeria always say, why not use some instead of putting everybody in one basket? And I think
misconstrue what South Africans are saying. The fact of the matter is that a lot of Nigerians that are in this country, and also some of the Zimbabweans, are doing wrong things in this country to such an extent that South Africans have been quiet, but now they are very much unhappy with these people and are pushing back as a result. So what is happening now to Chidimma's mother? What is happening to Chidimma's mother, that she was arrested and investigated for what she was alleged to have done, is that a lot of South Africans are happy about it, and they are seeing that something is happening. This is the beginning of many things that South Africans are planning to do against these people that they don't like in their country, who they complain about. And when they complain, these people will be making noise and telling them that they hate them. There is nothing. South Africa, there are foreigners from all countries in South Africa. Why would South Africa choose to hate Nigerians or choose to hate Zimbabweans? Some of Zimbabweans and some of Nigerians. The only thing that I think needs to be done here is that these people that are saying South Africans are xenophobic, they hate them and all that, they also need to do introspection and look into themselves. So with regard to the issue of Chidimma, I just wish that people can try to look at it from an objective point of view and not from, a subjective point of view where they say, because we are Nigerians, Chidimma is Nigerian, she is being hated. No one hates her. No one, even Nigerians themselves, if someone comes to a country and commit the kind of crime that Chidimma's mother has committed, you cannot accept. And as for you, I know with regard to the noise that you like making, you are going to make noise. So also allow the South Africans to complain about the problems that they see, that these are problems. Don't just stop them and tell them, and more so because the majority of these people are in South Africa. We are dealing with people that are in our country, look down upon us, and also disrespect us. I think for me, I'm so excited about what happened, showing that this government of national unity that we have voted into power is working. We have 30 years of the ANC that has been in rule, and they are doing nothing, and they are being replaced. They are losing power. I can tell you, South Africa from now going forward is changing, and the majority of Nigerians and Zimbabweans that are illegal, not all of these people, those that are illegal, they must watch this space and be preparing themselves to exit this country, because they are definitely gonna go out. South Africans have defeated apartheid. We cannot fail to deal with the small number of Nigerians and Zimbabweans. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you. When you make your statement, you mention Nigeria and Zimbabwe's, but Chidimma's mother is not from Nigeria. Chidimma's mother is not from Zimbabwe. Okay, so when you
yes, you are right. But are you aware of what the Nigerians said after this thing happened? And everything regarding this controversy surrounding Chidimma? Do you know that the Nigerians didn't keep quiet? That's the reason why South Africans are saying this now. Chidimma's mom is not a Nigerian, and the Nigerians shouldn't take this matter and appropriate it to themselves. They should leave it alone and stay far away from it.
Ricky, I have a question for this man. Can I ask him a question if you don't mind?
Okay.
My brother, I heard your submission. You did well with your submission. But listen, my question is, if Chidimma had not contested and if she was not a Nigerian, do you think this whole noise on social media would have come to limelight? Do you think so? If she had not contested to represent the face of South Africa, do you think this, I don't want to use the word hate, but do you think this would have come to limelight? Just tell me so.
I don't think so, because no one would have known. I think the reason is the fact that it was known. Hence, if you heard me, what I was saying, I said there is a lot of what is going on in this country that is committed by most of the Nigerians and the Zimbabweans and South Africans want a lot of things be investigated. We know, we are aware of the fact that these people, especially most of the Nigerians that came into this country, they only came with their visiting visas and never went back to their countries. Some of them have since acquired legal documentation that they've gotten through dubious means, because there are people that have been working in the Home Affairs, most of whom have been chased, have been arrested now because of the crimes they've been committing, that have been doing wrong things. So now,
let me rephrase the question.
Now, let me just now, what is happening is that South Africans want a lot of things to be investigated. After this issue of Chidimma, they are not going to stop. And they are busy talking. So we will see what is going to happen. Thank you.
Okay, I want to rephrase that question now. The question now becomes, if Chidimma had presented a British passport and contested in that same competition, do you think this whole issue that we are seeing right now on the internet space would actually have come to limelight? If she was a British, do you think that would have happened? You just tell me so.
I wouldn't know, but I would like to
be very sincere.
Can I give me a chance now? Because when you speak, I don't interject. I don't know, but remember that as I already indicated when I spoke earlier, that there is a big beef between Nigerians and South Africans because of what the South Africans have seen that these people are doing. This is not what they see the British people doing. This is not what they see the other people have been doing, but they saw what the Nigerians are doing in this country. So as a result of which has caused the South African to be who and what they are towards these people. Thank you.
So practically you agree that this is stemming out of hate, right? It's not because Chidimma is from, it's just because there's this hate that the South African people have towards Nigerians, right?
Let me advise you, don't put words in my mouth. One wrong word in a sentence changes the whole meaning of the sentence. I never used hate. I said the reason why the South Africans behave in this way is because of what they've seen, what the Nigerians are doing in this country. I never said hate. It's not hate. It's a reactive action.
Morning, guys. How are you guys?
We are fine, actually.
Okay, you know what, guys? The problem is one here. Nigerians, when they see other Nigerians doing the wrong thing in South Africa, they back up him, they say it's alright. They said South African people, he like Muzungu. They don't like African people. That's the problem of Nigerian people. Guys, in South Africa, we have a lot of African people. You will never hear South African people fighting with Botswana people. They are never countering. South Africa, they fighting with Lesotho people, Zama. Let's speak true, guys. South African people fighting with Zimbabwean people. South African people fighting with Lesotho people. But the problem is when Nigerians they have a problem, or Nigerians they see other Nigerians selling the powder, they said no, it's not for the Nigerians, it's for the Muzungu. It's for a Muzungu. No, guys, no. South African people, we are not owning Nigerians, and South African people, they don't owning African people. We have own our problems in South Africa, guys. Lot of problems, guys. Nigerians, guys, please, we are not hating you. No, the problem of you demand. You have a rules for South African. You have a lot of rules. You can say South African, you like Muzungu. You don't like Nigerian people, or you don't like African people. In South Africa, guys, we are rainbow. We like each other. And even Nigerians, you have Muzungu there, guys. We have Muzungu there. But you will never hear South African people talking about that Muzungu. There is Boko Haram there. In Nigerians, he's sleeping with the young children, but you will never hear South African people interrupt there. You will never, guys. The problem of South African and Nigerians, first time it was this girl. Other people, they say this one is South African. He born at Baragwan. The mother is from Soweto. The name of mother is a Kumalo. Now you can see what is the name of the mother. You can see what the name, guys. If I'm South African, guys, if South African people doing the wrong thing in Nigerians, South African people never defend him. Even in South Africa, we can say you can ban him, no problem, because he's doing the wrong thing at the other country. South African, you'll never take a responsibility for Africa, guys. We are hurtful, we are sick and tired, guys. The problem of Nigerians, they are fighting with South African. And South African people, we are not fighting with Nigerians, guys. No. It's all Nigerians people. All the time when they are speaking, they said, Nyope people, Mapiano people, what people. No, guys, no. if you see Nigerians people doing the wrong thing, they said your side, no, it's wrong. If it's wrong, guys, it's wrong. If it's right, it's right. Now, I want to ask you, Nigerians, this lady is South African or is Nigerians? I want to know something from you, because the first time you say South African, they don't like this Chidimma. We don't like Chidimma because it's the African ladies. We don't like him. We choose the white people. These things you call Zulophobic, guys.
Things about Boko Haram, sleeping with girls, you guys don't talk. I'm not in the mood to banter this afternoon. Else I would have said things that you would not like. Chidimma is an African. You know what it means to be an African? You're born in the land of Africa. You have that leverage to move from one country to another. She has a proper documents to stay in South Africa. She saw an opportunity to contest because she's a beauty queen. Okay, she applied. The organizers vetted all the documents and said this person can proceed to the next stage. She proceeded to the next stage. But when you guys saw that, how can a Nigerian that we have hate towards be coming forward to represent our beautiful land of South Africa? It is over our dead body. We have to go and dig up all the dirt so we can burn this lady with hate and bully her to the highest extreme. We said, okay, no wahala. We Nigerians, we're ready for you guys, banter. If you guys had brought a black South African,
I can assure you, you are not gonna win this one because you want to fight in our country. You can only fight in your own country.
Okay.
Wait, I don't want to fight now.
Hello.
I don't want to fight.
Hello, guys.
Hold on, my brother. Wait, I'm trying to land
You
my
will
plane.
only
The
win
point
when
is,
you fight in your country.
wait, my brother, it is not a fight. It is a contest. Do you know what contest means? The best.
Your problem is you want to teach people things they know better than you. That is the problem. You Nigerians have a problem. My brother Mona P has been explaining to you, but you choose not to understand, to misconstrue and give a misconstrued.
Where was she born? Where was she born?
How am I getting you confused?
My brother, I want to know.
He was born in South
Yes,
Africa.
I understand it's African.
He was born in South Africa,
Where he
right?
was born. Share where he was born.
Yes. Why what?
Where was she born?
I told you she was born in South Africa, my brother.
Okay, good.
Let me explain something that I had. Let me explain something that I had. Problem solver. Her father was interviewed. And then he did indicate that he came to South Africa in 2010 for the World Cup. And at the time, he was not married to Chidimma's mother. I listened to that interview. And then he went back to the UK. He said he came here coming from the UK. He's a Nigerian that had been living in the UK. He came for 2010 World Cup. He went back and came back and got married to Chidimma's mother at the time. There are so many stories that are being told about these people that you don't know what is right, what is wrong. Hence, the reason we are saying the right people, the experts in this regard, need to investigate this matter. You cannot be asking questions that we cannot have answers for. But that's what I want to let you be aware of. We are not sure she was born.
Well, you know you didn't let me land my plane before you interjected my thoughts, sir. I was saying the organizers of the competition said this person is fit
illegally. If she was aware, why did she not approach the nearest police station? Why did she not act in good faith if she is a model citizen of the Republic? If ever she was aware. If she was not aware, then we understand. But if she was aware, if at any point Chidinma as an adult was aware that her citizenship was acquired illegally, then it makes her complicit to the crime.
Okay, we have other people in the panel that let me just be neutral here. We have other people in the panel that can answer. Sorry, Mrs.
Hi
Atara,
everyone, how are you?
I'm fine. Are you in South Africa or
How are
are
you?
you? I'm good. Are you?